because their name is $1 million per post, right? I'm not going to
That's true.
like just
This
It's money. It's a money thing.
this is
right.
an example of the pure disrespect that black women have for black men and the resentment they have when relationships don't work, and they try to spill that over into the children. This is a perfect example of that. It's no, like, this is honestly pure disrespect. It's pure disrespect. It's disrespect at its highest point. It's to the point where she wants to harm this man through his lineage because she can. Because, you know, we got to be real about it. Most black women have the biggest propensity to have abortions, so the child is lucky to be alive. At this point, now that the child is alive, you want to disrespect the man entirely by destroying the lineage of his last name by giving it to another person who's not even of the bloodline. That is pure disrespect. It's pure, like how far do you want to go? That's how I see it. If a woman will strip the child's last name and hyphenate it, and even with married women, I don't respect any married woman that has a hyphenated name, because you're not all in. She does not want Future to have a legacy, so the only way to destroy it is to give it away. And it's not the child's choice, it's her choice.
Yeah, do you disagree?
I think that's a little bit of a stretch. He has 12 kids, doesn't he? Doesn't he have like a whole bunch of kids? His lineage can't be killed. He has a whole bunch. There's probably more coming.
Every one of his
Nothing's gonna
kids,
happen. If he was an
every one of his
active
kids,
father, a good role model, he's a
every
bad
one
role
of his
model. He's a
kids
bad
are
like
his. Every one of his kids are his. Every woman who had his kids had the choice to have those children.
Calm down. I didn't say he didn't.
I would agree with you that if Ciara was baby mama number 1 or 2, she was baby mama number 4.
Yeah.
She knew exactly what type of time it was. It's not you see what I'm saying? It's not like first, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice. There's that. No, for me, shame on you, for me, shame on me. Like for me, like that. She knew exactly what the type of man she was, and in my opinion, this actually has more to do with Russell Wilson. He already doing his job. Why are you changing the name? Like Russell Wilson to me is the biggest culprit on this situation, because you don't give your name to another man's seed. That has nothing to do with you. You chose that position. The kid was already outside. Why the hell are you changing? Like this is another.
That shows the weakness in Russell. That shows the weakness in Russell right there. You know this. See, a lot of women want to be married to their girlfriends. Russell Wilson is the ultimate girlfriend to a woman. No real man would even if that was a thought in that woman's head, a real man would say, you going too far. You're doing too much. I got love for your child. I love you. But I'm not gonna deputize this child under my name and my lineage. I'm going to aid and assist you in raising this child because I got love for you and I love you. But the last thing that's taking it overboard.
I have a question for you. What do you think about like women that have kids and the father's completely gone, there's no relationship, but then the kid asks the dad to adopt them? In that case, should he give that child that is being asked to adopt them the last name, or is he also like he shouldn't be doing that?
This is not the case.
Well, no, I'm asking, what do you think about that? Because it's kind of giving that if Russell Wilson, I mean, not Russell, Future's not really active. It's kind of the case. He's not adopting him, but he basically adopted him into the family. It's just not legal. But if he hasn't Future hasn't been active because it said, like, from what she said in interviews, whenever she is little Future's supposed to go with big Future, he's with the grandparents. So if
So
he's not even spending time with him, he's not active in his life
so
at
why?
all.
Hmm.
Is that what's
So
the
why you
difference?
why
I
do you
see
take
what
her?
Tina. One
Why do you
second.
take?
Was that a question?
Yeah, like what would be like, because he was saying that and no man would like should do that, would do that. But like in that case, like what's the big difference there that the
It's not up
kid
to the
has
kid
to be
though.
Yeah,
adopted?
that's crazy. It's a crazy question to say that it's not like he just said. It's not a child's place to ask for somebody to take their name. And two,
Yeah.
why is it you already taking her side of it? He said that she's preventing him from seeing the kid. He has joint custody. He pays $15,000 from either $15,000 or $2,000 in child support every month. Why are you immediately taking her word for it? Like if I'm watching this man, this woman was with 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, that little Bow Wow, Cam Newton, all these men. Why is Future a bad role model in your words, but she isn't? If she slept with all these men and then she had a kid with this guy,
How do you know that she slept with them?
can I finish? Can
Sorry, go
Oh,
ahead.
that's
I'm sorry.
very that's so you don't think no, I'm not even going to entertain that
Yeah,
question.
go. I'm sorry, I
Yeah, because
interrupted.
you know
I asked that, sorry.
she probably got bust down. Y'all know if you
So
see a
are
guy
we
walking.
comparing a man with a
Hey,
lot of
love, please,
kids
love,
to a
Love, you
woman
can
that's
do
single
that.
I didn't
parent? It's
land.
Love,
not
I
the
didn't
same
land.
thing.
Don't come in hot.
love, you
Don't come in
can
hot.
do that. Love, you can do that. You don't say I. You are on the phone. You tell that you are the card in the computer. Love, let people get back and forth, and then you can get it. Okay. And
Yeah.
friends, 1 second, please. I don't want to mute nobody. I don't want to drop nobody. But people keep complaining about my moderation because I let people overtalk me all the time. Okay. So what I'm going to ask is, if I say stop, please stop. It's not personal. I'm just asking to stop. Okay. That's all. It's not personal. If not, I'm going to use the mute button and drop people. Let them go back and forth, and then love, I'll give you uninterrupted time. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
In
Let
two,
Deb
in,
and Ali finish
in,
their back and
in,
forth, and then Tina and Love
in,
can intervene.
in 2005, we can't keep saying that men aren't bad role models when you didn't give nobody else a kid, but you let somebody inside you and bust a nut in you, and you had a child with this man. You can't keep saying he's a bad guy after the child or when the relationship doesn't work out. He must have been a phenomenal man when you were with him. If you're with him, if you're with all these men and he's the one that got a child out of you, how do you end up being a bad man because the woman says so? Like if she dealt with him and gave him a child, how can he be a bad man after it doesn't work out and you take her word for it?
And you got to really factor in the fact that Black women lead the race when it comes to abortions, and that's the ultimate evil, to kill an innocent child. So this child is lucky to be alive based on your actions and how you move and how you treat your reproductive organs. So at the end of the day, the most disrespect you could ever do to a man that you can't get back, and you can't get him back, financially, he already paying, and it's not hurting him anything. Now you want to destroy the child and tarnish the image to the child of the man. So like, yeah, you don't have a father. This is your new daddy. Like, no. And a real man who decides to step into the stepdaddy role will never disrespect the fact that you got a father and your father is alive and your father is there and your father's around, and then he know what your father do. You know what I'm saying? He will never deny that. But what Russell's doing is letting a woman lead. Letting a woman lead will lead you into disaster. That's why these bright ass ideas of women usually destroy kids. And that's what's going to be. That's what's going to happen. This child's going to be over feminized. This child's going to be highly feminine and highly emotional. Might end up being violent based on the fact that his mother is still having the resentment of the father, because women are not great parents alone.
But she's not a
Tina and then Love. Tina and then Love.
Yeah. So I want to say, so my son's father is, I'm divorced. I am a single mother, and it's really hard for a lot of single mothers to admit this, but what you said is absolutely true. The majority of single women do not do well by themselves. And I was dating a guy who mentioned something about changing my son's last name. And I was like, you know what? No, it didn't feel right. I couldn't explain why, but I was like, that'd be taking away his father's last name. Even if he's not a part of my son's life, in no way does it benefit my son to demonize my ex-husband, his father. In his eyes, his father just works a lot. That's why he doesn't get to see him. He's too far away. And anytime that his father sends money, I'm like, hey, baby, your father just sent some money. Let's go and get lunch on from your father. That's, that was actually some of the best advice I think someone gave to me, because when boys think badly of their father, they think badly of themselves. So what she's doing is she's instilling like almost like a self-doubt, like he's not going to be confident in who he is. She's replacing him with another man who's not actually his father. And didn't you say she's the one keeping him from his kids? Is that correct?
Facts.
So she's keeping him from his kids and then changing the last name or adding on to it. She's essentially undermining any authority that he has to his child. She's destroying the relationship completely. So no, there's no justification for what she's doing. My son has a hyphenated last name because my ex-husband's culture has it to where you take on the mothers and the fathers. But if that was not the case, he would have had his father's last name, period. And I think this is just evidence of the fact that anytime a woman gets control, well, for the most part, when women get control, they abuse it. This is a prime example.
Facts.
Okay. Go ahead, love.
So thank you. So, okay, you said he's going to be feminine because he doesn't have his dad. What about Zaya Wade? Dwayne Wade isn't his wife, and he's a whole, trans person. Or she, whatever you want to call it. So
but
one second, Jap. Let her land, Jap. No, it's fine. No, 1 second. Eyes. 1 second, Jap. If we don't let her land, this is going to become like WrestleMania 20 something. I don't know where the WrestleMania is. Let her land, and then I give you the microphone, Jap. Don't worry about it. You're going to have time. Go ahead, love.
Rebuttal, Jap. You got a rebuttal.
You have the chance to rebuttal. Go ahead, love.
So just because he's around his mother doesn't mean that he's going to be more feminine. He still has a masculine influence in his life. Russell Wilson is one of the top NFL players. He's taking this little boy to play football and do fatherly things, masculine things that a father would do. Should they change his name? That's not my business. That's within their family structure, what they decide to do.
That's the topic.
Her child.
That's the topic.
So say it again. Say the whole topic, please. Reiterate it to me.
We're talking about a man whose child is not his, and he's giving that child his last name instead of his father's.
So you're saying it's from Ciara. Ciara said change the name.
Ciara is bright ideas to do this, to manipulate this child to hate her, to hate his father.
How do you know that she is the one that said it?
You think he did that?
He might have.
Never.
He might have. He might have said, those are my kids.
You don't got a spine or a backbone.
You don't know that, though.
He with her.
You're not in the bed sheets.
He's with her. He don't have a spine or a backbone.
You're not pillow talking with them. You don't know what the fuck goes on in there. Like,
you get
speculating.
He's online twerking,
speculating,
making her ass as a married woman. I can pull that up.
Beyonce shakes her ass as a married woman. Come on now.
You don't have control of your woman.
That's
you don't have control of the woman. So at the end of the day, your woman controlling the situation.
So does Jay-Z have control over Beyonce? Beyonce shaking her ass. That's part of her act. That's part of her persona. Ciara came famous off Ride.
Slow down real quick.
She's a dancer.
You're making up.
Okay, she is a dancer.
Okay, look, you already
said
she's
married and she's a mother. She's a mother.
When you said it's not your business, hold on, love, y'all, hold on, love.
One sec. Come on. Hey, 1 second. We're going to have the chance to reply. Go ahead, Ollie.
This is what I mean by how women are selective. that matters to a man. If you change my last name and that's my child, you change the name of my child and you say it's none of y'all business. It's always y'all go-to move for women when they don't want to say nothing on what would make a woman look bad and what would affect the man in that type of manner and what is important to a man. Y'all go, that's not my business. But then she made the fact that she's twerking, hey, doesn't Jay-Z, doesn't Beyonce do that? Isn't that what they're doing? Aren't they career? Isn't that their career? If we don't like that, why you don't say that's your business too? If y'all know that men don't like a woman showing her behind, why don't women support that and go, hey man, she shouldn't be showing off her behind? Like whenever it comes to men and what benefits a man, it's none of y'all business if the woman wants it to be supported, but y'all don't hold these women accountable for what they're doing to men and the reasons why we just busted y'all down. If all y'all continue to do is only cooperate with yourself and you want to be the leaders of these relationships, why do y'all keep asking why men just bust y'all down and move on? If you don't cooperate, unless you find a Russell Wilson, because the biggest part about this, like Fatty said, is he's a sucker in this situation. Because me as a man, respectfully, if I met Jap and I was dealing with the mother of his child, and she said I'm about to put your last name on it, I said no, I'm not disrespecting that man in that type of way. He's paying child support. He's still involved. They have joint custody, and even if they weren't, he's still the father of that child. And if anything, I'd try to make sure they're connected. If I'm dealing with a woman at my age now, I want to make sure I have a good relationship with the father, and I want to make sure he has a good relationship with his son. There's no way I would ever try to sit in a place and take the so-called replace a man and then try to put my name on that man's son, and that's not my child. And don't forget that naked picture that he took with his child as well too, where they all had their clothes off, except for I think he had jeans on, and she had her clothes off. The little boy was naked, and that's Future's son. Don't ever forget that he took a picture with her like that way too, and disrespected that man.
Wow, that's wild.
So, I just want to say this real quick, right? Woman like to do but she was an entertainer. He knew what she was before he got with her. She knew what Future was before he got with him. If we're going to do what he was before you got with him, we can do the same thing for our picking Future. And I think there's no excuse for Future to not be a better dad, the good dad, the present dad, right? We're not telling Future shouldn't actually take care of his kid.
Women,
but what we're saying is
that of their kids, bro. They pick the fathers of their kids.
I think
you selected out of every man in the world.
We select from who pursues us, but I don't think that women have respect for men. I don't even think women like men. Modern women, most of them just hate men and they don't care. They will disrespect them and dog them out and not think twice. Yet they go to bat for women.
About the man, it ain't even about the man. I think that modern women of today hate children.
Well, that too.
So hold on, don't go too fast. Don't go too fast. Because hold on, Jap, your point. I want to say your point.
A child in the womb is literally on death row.
Facts.
If they can hear what they aunties, they sisters, and everybody is talking about literally your life being aborted, you're on death row. You're lucky to be alive if you came out of a black womb. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So when you're alive, she doesn't live for you. When your mother dies, you don't get an inheritance. You get a bill. When your father dies, he leaves and bequeaths everything to you. That's the real. That ain't no woman leaving shit, because at the end of the day, women live for themselves. They buy purses and they travel when they get up. They don't stack. Half these chicks don't have nothing for these kids' college fund or nothing like that. That's the daddy. But the fathers always get demonized. They always get demonized. I guarantee you if Future dies right now today, his kids are going to be good. But if the mothers die, the kids ain't going to get shit.
But okay, I think you're talking about a minority of men. I don't think all men are financially stable enough to leave.
No, men's purpose.
I didn't hear you, Ellie.
We love for real. Our love comes with duty. Y'all love comes with beauty and words. we actually put action behind this. We really, really put roofs over heads. You all don't do that. As women, not even with these kids, not even with these kids. These women do not love these kids. These kids are just there. They're in the way of her happiness. And the fact that she could be happier if she didn't have a kid, she resents that man. Because the man the kid tore the body up, the kid set her back, the kid put her on the market to where she is not as marketable. So at the end of the day, the kids are always hurt by mothers.
Can I ask you a question, please?
Go ahead, please.
Are you speaking in like majority?
Yes. 80% and over.
Yeah. But my question is, how many men do you think average men are really leaving something substantial for their children? I think definitely the top 20% do.
Hard-working, boot-wearing, glove-wearing, hard hat-wearing, laboring, working overtime while you're taking a trip, ass man, yes, will die for their kids. And most of these men,
what I asked.
Custody, most of these men want custody of their kids and don't get them. And y'all hold the custody of the kids, holding the kids hostage and fucking up their lives because you do not want to live and sacrifice for the betterment of these children.
Yes, I get what you're saying. You have a lot of the same talking points that I do. But my question is, how many average men do you think are actually leaving something for their children?
Most.
So Athena, women only produce like 35% of the consumer, like of the money around. They control 80% of the consumer spending, but they are the small minority of producers. So even by the numbers, the richest woman on the planet are either divorcees or people that inherit from their dads. Most rich men on the planet are self-made. Actually, the last 5 years is like the most billionaires being created, and most of them are mad. Women are averse to risk a lot of times when it comes with money. They are big spenders, but they are not big investors. So, and the balance of probability, even though the average man probably is not going to leave a lot, but if
that was my point.
If we're going to be honest, if the average man is paying a mortgage for 28 years and the son inherits that, and now he only has to pay 13 years, so now he has a house now, that's actually way better than not just getting nothing. So you might not get something that is liquid, but you're probably going to get assets that are going to make your life easier. Woman, for the most part, and again, it has to do with the spending. Women, unfortunately, are not accumulators of wealth. Actually, the biggest proponent for poverty is one parent, especially woman. Like the biggest proponent for people living in poverty is one woman. And you have multiple stories of people that grew up, are 18, want to apply for a house or for a car, and find out that somebody put their credit, like they fuck up their credit, put their kid's name credit on something. There's never a man.
That's crazy.
There's never a man that goes and says, you know what, Lil Johnny, let me apply to you for this plasma TV that I need. And then he grows up and he has bad credit because that bill was
his mama put the fucking light bill in his name when he was
fucking evil. That's evil. Yeah. Literally evil.
Nah, you want to know what's evil? Abortion.
I agree.
Men
evil in every case, it's evil.
Men
or like,
have no say so in that. That's you killing an innocent child, so you can be more, so your life can be more convenient, so you can move better in life, so you can do what you want to do and pursue whatever dreams you have because you were reckless with your reproductive system.
But wouldn't you say the same thing if she kept that child with the man that she was not with, and now she puts him on child support because she was never with him, so now she just is using him for, I feel like, I've never had an abortion, but I feel like a woman is better off having an abortion with a man that she was never with than putting him on child support.
Hold on, stop. A woman is better off killing a baby.
Yes.
You are fucking evil.
I've never had an abortion, so sure, that's fine.
But you're for it.
Yep.
You're fucking evil. And that's why I fuck with y'all. Like I tell
you're crazy.
I tell this
you're very aggressive. You scare me.
a woman is willing to kill her own baby. What the fuck?
Not my own babies. I've only had.
I think it's good that he's aggressive about it. Really? I think it's good he's aggressive about it. We need more men aggressive about it.
What would she do to you, black man?
Wanted that.
Oh shit.
No, I think we need more men who are aggressive and outspoken about it because women have just decided that they're going to do whatever they want whenever they want it. And no, I support you in that 100%. Thank you for speaking up. I appreciate that.
Why, hey Deb, why they don't fight for the man's power to walk away? At least he walks away from it. So I remember when I was when I was growing up, I was like, man, I never would imagine a day where women would support and fight for the right to delete a baby. Like they literally, hey, we want the right to be able to delete the baby when we want to delete it. So if you have the right to delete it, why don't you think women in mass don't support man's ability to walk away from the baby and not be able to financially invest in the baby? If you support women to delete a baby or even put a baby up for adoption, we had women come on the show say they were heroes for doing that, but men are deadbeats. So if the woman has the power to delete a kid and you support it too, then should man have the right to walk away from the kid?
100%.
So
I feel like your body, your choice. You chose to have that kid.
So then hold on. So if Future is saying that Ciara isn't letting him see the kid and he had a kid with her, then why do you support Ciara's narrative and say he's a bad role model for having she was his fourth baby mama. So he knew he had one baby mama, two baby mamas, three baby mamas. She saw value in him until she couldn't control him. Because the issue with majority of this is when women have kids, they just want to have company. It ain't like they doing what's in the best interest of the kid because they would have made sure the father was still there. They want to have company and they want to have a badge of honor that they didn't earn. I'm a mother now, or I'm a wife and I got a ring on my finger, but I don't want to be a wife to my husband. I just want a husband. I don't want to be a wife. Women are doing that with relationships. They're doing that with their children. They want everything for doing absolutely nothing. And when they get everything, they want to go back to nothing. So just like Minister Jap said, not only do they not like the men, they don't like their kids. And what we know from the way y'all demonstrating and say y'all have PTSD, y'all traumatized and always healing, you don't like yourself. So what can we do with someone if you don't like nobody? You don't, and whenever it's convenient, you want to like somebody just to benefit from them. But as soon as you don't get what you want or control of them, even your female friends, because you know what I noticed about older women, they cut off all their female friends when they get older. When you're younger, y'all stay together because y'all traumatizing with them. Trauma bonding with them because they validate all the bad decisions you make. Soon as y'all get older, and if you actually grow as a woman, you cut all them off because you was only with them because y'all made bad decisions together. So if y'all don't like yourselves either, how can we even build a relationship with you? You can't even have a relationship with your own self.
But couldn't you say the same thing about men? Because
can you answer that before you say that? Before you answer that, can you answer what I asked you? Then we can talk about the relationships men have with themselves.
Well, you said a lot, so can you just give me the question itself? I'm sorry, I heard everything else you said. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, his microphone is echoing. You need to go back and put it again on.
How about now? It's still echoing?
No, you're good.
If you don't like listen, I made a video the other day. Okay, let's go slow. When a woman has to love a man, she says she's oppressed, she's a slave, and she's a maid. Okay. But when she's by herself doing those things, she's strong and independent. Okay. When she has to love her kids, she says she's exhausted, she's overwhelmed, and she always needs a break. Women always need breaks, constantly need breaks. Okay. When she has to love herself, she has PTSD, she's traumatized, and she's always healing. I've never met a woman yet that's fully healed. So if you don't love yourself, if you don't love a man, if you don't love your children, and you love self-sabotaging, when you get what you want, you don't want it anymore. When you don't have it anymore, you want it. How can we have relationships with you if you can't even have a stable life with yourself, is what I'm asking.
It's so hard to answer because I can't speak for that minority.
Take it away from you. No, so don't.
Not.
Deb,
that's what's hard for me because
don't say that. No, because you know that men want sex. You know, men lie for sex. You know, men want big. You know, men want big booties. You know, men want big breasts. You know, men want men for their finances. You can't speak on it. Y'all pick. You're selective.
A man can enter you
when we have you. Jack, take it right after me. Y'all, when we speak on this, you want to make you go, well, I can't speak about it because that's not me, or it's none of my business. But the fact that we're not addressing what women are doing with their decision making in their bodies and what they're doing when they commit is what we're having problems with. Men will be loyal to their hoes, men will be loyal to their wives, men will be loyal to everybody they're dealing with in a sexual way. It's the women who engage with a man, and when she don't get what she wants, she goes and deals with another man. But most men will stay loyal to the woman they deal with if they just cooperate and listen.
Most men cheat.
Well,
I just said that. No, that's what I just said. Yeah, I just said no. Listen. Jap, hold on, Jap. Let it land. Let it land.
Most women cheat.
Jap, let it land.
Most men can't cheat.
No,
Most men don't have the aptitude to cheat.
Right now on this panel, give your phone to your man. I bet you your inbox is doing the Macarena right now.
I know, but
there's a lot of people getting ignored and talking to themselves in my inbox. That doesn't mean I'm a
yo, chill out. Let's have one mic, please.
They finish his point and then y'all got it.
I got it.
Family.
Word, Ali.
Let's have the conversation, please. Let's not interrupt each other, and you can interject, but when someone's still landing, let them land so we can rebuttal what you're saying or respond to what you're saying. I said that most men, if they could, would have multiple women. And most men, if they had multiple women, would continuously deal with those women and build with those women. The problem is women don't want to share, while they also cheat and got a roster as well, too. They're not loyal in monogamy, and they're not loyal in polygamy. If King can deal with this, if King was dealing with women and they all were happy with dealing with each other, with him, and they knew each other, and they were like, oh, I'm fine with that, he would have no problems. The problem is that women want to act like men and don't even enjoy acting like men because they can't stay loyal to multiple men. Y'all not happy with one man. You're not happy with three men. A man can be happy with one woman. He can be happy with three women because he likes his women, no matter what you're doing, as long as you're loyal to them. Y'all can't stay committed in no situation. Y'all are miserable in every situation. So you're not happy with the... I didn't finish. You're not happy in monogamy, and you're not happy in polygamy. And when you share a man, you really don't like the guy. But when you do finally get the guy to commit to you and like to you, you treat him the worst and you give him the least. That's the problem we have. And when a man commits to a woman, he treats her the best and he gives her the most. Y'all are backwards.
Okay, is that your point?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so there's two reasons that a woman will cheat on a man, because women are more loyal. And I'm going to tell you the two reasons. Number one, if she's loved that man, she's been committed to that man, she feels some kind of way about the relationship, the effort isn't being put in anymore, she feels unappreciated and stuff, a woman might go cheat. Now, the second reason is, and this is what you were talking about, that's when a woman really does not like that man like that. She's not feeling him. She might lead him on because she likes what he can provide. So what you're describing is a woman that's not really into you. If you've had that happen to you before, that woman was not into you. She was into what you could do for her. So that's not a regular woman. That's a disloyal woman. Just like the same way, every man won't cheat.
Why did the topic verge so much from the original topic?
I'm just responding to what he said. He said, women are not loyal. That's not true. Women are more loyal than men.
How? You just said they cheating.
What do you mean? I said there is two reasons that they will cheat. I didn't say all women will cheat. I said there are two reasons.
So let's get back. So
we're not going to talk about Pat Poose and Remy Ma. Real black man holding a black woman down, doing everything right, and still when she get out and she get up, what she do? Cheat. Because when a woman get to a certain place in life, she always want better. She always reckless eyeballing. That's what we call that in the pimp game. But
that's men have a wandering eye. You've never heard of a woman with a wandering eye.
Always looking for something greater. A woman is never satisfied of today. A woman can never be satisfied. I tell.
She's not satisfied with you. She don't like you like that.
He's never satisfied. They always look for something better. And you know what I'm saying? It's always something better. It's always a bigger nigga, always a taller nigga, always a bigger dick, always more money. It's something out there that she's actually looking for, but she will never achieve this happiness that she has in her head, and it will never happen. None of you women have ever achieved the happiness that you talk about you want in your fucking
I'm happy right now. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm good.
was right there in your motherfucking face, but your ass wanted to sabotage and self-sabotage this shit and find some way to get the fuck up out of this situation. And now you're a fucking 45-year-old miserable bitch with no motherfucking man, some kids, and some motherfucking saggy titties.
Hey, Jap, who hurt you? Who was it? What was her name? Because she got you down bad, baby. What she do? What's her name?
Yeah,
I want to
damn.
know. That bitch hurt you.
That's
So
a lot of
real
women, though.
bad.
That's a lot of women. If you take the time, if you take the time to ask women these
Hey,
questions,
who hurt you?
Hey, who hurt
Somebody
you?
hurt him.
Oh, I'm gay too. I hate women, right?
Who the fuck? I bet you do, because they
Throw it
hurt
all
you.
out there. Throw it out. If you think I can't get a bitch, you're fucking
Not without
retarded.
money. Not without
You
money,
can get a New
baby.
York
They
bitch
do
for
not
sure.
like
New
you
York
for you.
bitches love
You just
strong men like this.
explain that.
Aggressive men like this.
I'm
If
They
making
don't like you for
Texas,
you. Because if they
If
like you for
you,
you,
if
you
you
would
and
be
your
some
and
women.
mind,
Believe it or not,
listen,
there's
if
men
I
out
wasn't
there that
talking,
don't
if I
have
wasn't on this
complaints.
panel, if I wasn't on this
99
panel and I
problems
was in
and
your
bitches not
inbox,
one.
you would go.
You got 99 problems and they all
If
bitches.
I was
Who hurt
on this
you?
panel and you didn't hear me talking like how I'm talking right now, because you're gonna get resistance, you would
Talk
go.
how you want to talk, baby. I got it back for you. I'm with the shit too.
If I wasn't on
I'm
this
not. I'll
panel,
cry. Be
I
nice
was
to
in your
me.
inbox, you would go.
No, I wouldn't.
I promise you would.
I promise you I wouldn't.
I would finesse the shit out of you.
No, you wouldn't.
Promise you.
So
Promise you not.
I'll make sure I connect both light skin brothers
This is
and
what you
sisters
would
here.
do. I got some money for you and I block your ass.
I'll make sure I set a date. I'll make sure I set a date between
Chicago,
both.
I got game.
No, you
make sure.
don't. Because niggas
So
with game would not
we're
be
going to do this
complaining
again,
about
right?
bitches because they are
Your
the
game
ones
is so
tricking.
Yeah,
aggressive.
we're not.
I
Hey,
get tricked.
friends. I don't want to mute your body, okay? Thank you. Athena, go ahead. You wanted to say something, and let's please go back to the topic, okay? Future, Ciara, Russell Wilson,
You like how I'm
and
kicking
name.
I,
What did
you
you say,
know,
Jeff?
I said I think she like how I'm kicking it though.
I think y'all would be a cute couple.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
I think she like how I'm popping it though.
Go ahead,
Talk your
Tina, and
shit.
interrupt. Tina, interrupt it, please.
so you know, when I get on panels and all of this, and I talk to women just, they don't respect men. They overtalk them. They act aggressive. They scream and yell. If a man screams and yell, okay, he's a man, right? But like, women can't even have a civil discussion. They have no respect for men. And the fact that she changed the name
So it's
of
okay
that
for
boy,
men to
can I
scream
please
and yell and
finish,
disrespect each other, but
ma'am?
women can't do
Can
it?
I
Let her
finish?
I
Are
cut
you
you off, bitch.
capable?
Now what?
Are you capable? I don't think so. I don't think so.
1 second, love.
Please.
So,
She's still going. You're muted.
go ahead, Tina.
I'm just saying, like, these women are so badly behaved. They're disrespectful. It's ridiculous. This woman is changing the last name of this man's child to the new stepdaddy. And that is not his father. And I understand he's a stepfather. That's a beautiful thing. I don't hate on men who want to be a good stepfather, but changing the last name of your child from your son's father's name to the stepdaddy, like, after she had the audacity to keep him from his own kid, like, that's crazy. It's unacceptable behavior.
I will be a simp again. I believe that woman can match man energy without being masculine. Jep is a very vocal individual. I think, for example, Deb is being extra like soft, but Love is loud, just like Jep. Both of them are loud individuals. They like to talk their shit. So I will say this: I actually like when they're matching each other. I don't like when Love is over talking Ali, for example, because Ali is not on the type of time. But for the most part, if a man is being rambunctious and the woman matches, I think there's a love story. I don't think that's something that should be pointed out, because once again, people should mirror energy. And taking that out of the conversation, I believe that people that are pro-life are liars. And then they don't care about life. they care about birth. As soon as the kid is outside, they don't give a fuck about the quality of life of the kid. If the kid is an abusive family, if the kid needs subsidies. So if you show the same love for these kids when they're out of the belly, then you're showing them when they're being aborted, I would say that you're pro-life. But for the most part, it's just performative. They don't care. They care about, oh my God, look at these 3-month fetus that can't even live outside of the shit being deleted. And then when the kid is outside, then we are begging for subsidies for the mothers to actually get a better quality of life. Oh, you shouldn't have the kid. Go get it by the bootstraps. Da 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 da. So no, pro-life is pro-quality of life. If you don't care about these kids, don't even try to go ahead and try to say for them to be in this earth. Because to me, the most evil thing on the planet is you bringing to birth a child that will never experience love and is going to experience a tremendous amount of pain because of some people that didn't deserve to have kids. And I don't want to put names on it, but there's some people on this space that have kids suffering every day, all day, going to food shelters and to church to beg, and they have no clothes, like the homeless. Most of y'all shouldn't have kids. Y'all terrible parents. You shouldn't. Yeah, you should leave that shit to Jesus. Let God take care of you on the afterlife. If there's something going on, let God handle these people. But for the most part, be consistent about it. If you love these kids when they're outside, I don't have no problem with it. Once you love only these kids on the belly of the mother, now we have to have a conversation about it. And just to wrap it up, Russell Wilson, in my opinion, is the problem. Because he's the one giving hopes to this woman. These women think they're going to do the biggest bullshit, fuck whatever they want to fuck the bad boy, fuck the responsible dad, and then they're going to find the 5-star athlete, NFL multimillionaire with all the amenities and the kindness and the patience. So he is the problem because he's the guy that is fucking up for everybody else. Like if the men are not saying in codes and a woman can go ahead and fuck on Ali, and then I pick her up, and then she fucks on Fatty, and then I throw her out, and Jap picks her up, and then throw her out, and then Ali pick her up. Like, these women have thousands of lives. They will never die. This is Sonic playing with the stars around him. He can fall into the spikes, get eaten by bugs. Motherfucker doesn't die. So it kind of shows the state of man and woman. Women know they can get away with it, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And then you have men that are extreme suckers being weaponized against other men and doing the dirty bidding of this woman, which is literally what is happening right now. Is she wants to hurt him, and because she wants to hurt him, she's using the useful idiot to actually go ahead and hurt future because she can hurt him herself. So it's just a bunch of confusion. Let me see if anyone
can I respond to that?
Yes, and then Real Dope Daddy. Johnny, Atina, Ali, and Dope Daddy. Go ahead.
Okay. I just want to say I am actually not pro-life because I'm pro unalivement penalty. So I don't claim to be pro-life. I'm anti-abortion. I don't believe that the government should be taking care of people. I think that churches and communities, we need to go back to a communal living and not have the government, big government, because it's already too big. It's not working. It's not functioning. We need small communities that are helping each other. So I just want to say that. I want to clarify.
There's no more small.
If you want to be real about it, if you got to look, it's a cultural thing. Because between white and blacks, we do the same thing. If you look at Chinese people, they don't have these discussions. They're not on no panels talking about this shit. They don't have these problems with families. If you look at Arabs, they don't have these problems. Indians, they don't have these problems. You know what I'm saying? It is a westernized culture, pure fuck up of empowering the weaker vessel. I'm not saying that a woman is not necessary. She's secondary, but she is necessary. You know what I'm saying? But she has to pick a leader. When you pick a man, you're picking your second father. Fact.
Yeah.
If you pick bad, you birth bad.
Yeah.
And that's what the fuck is happening with these women out here. Now they birth bad, and then it's like, oh, now they want to blame the whole world. No, No. Out of everybody in the world, you pick that nigga.
Well, we pick from who pursues us, because women don't run out and find the man.
You didn't value your
still pick the man.
You still pick the man. You don't have to pick him.
If you got small options, you got to pick from what's there.
No. If I have a cup of shit and a cup of peace, I don't have to pick one of them.
Hell no. When a woman's in her 20s, she met her husband. When she getting fucked over and fucked around. Now she's bitter and she got too much experience in the game, because the game ain't for the woman.
So Jap, hold on real quick. Hey, Athena, you see how majority of what we've been saying you agreed with, but then you'll pick in when it's convenient to disagree what we disagree with. Why, if we agree that you should find your husband in your 20s because your best,
I got married when I was 25.
Let me finish. You said no, but you said that's not true what he said. He said you met your husband in your 20s, especially when we know y'all go to geriatric pregnancy in 30s. You know you should already be having your family and married in the 20s and be grown with your family. So if he says that, why is it that, and this is my main point. If what Fatty was saying that Russell Wilson is the actual sucker and majority of men support that and believe in that, if there's women who refuse that and deny that, should we trust those women? That's the problem in society. Women are asking for men, women are asking for leaders, but then majority of what men are standing on that we agree with, majority of women don't listen to. So we shouldn't trust those women. And then when women say, oh, men don't want to get married, all they want is sex, is because majority of women, that's all they're offering. They're not giving you cooperation. They're not giving you their submission. They're not giving you righteousness. They're not on the time that what those men are asking. So if majority of women don't agree with the majority of men who are on that time, then we shouldn't trust those women. And that's what collectively happens. They go, we want leaders, we want real men, but women y'all don't want to identify what a real woman is.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you a real story from a real motherfucker who really do this shit, not no motherfucker who just watch Kevin Samuels and rebuttal all that shit. I'm telling you from real experience. I've dealt with women who I asked them, could you cook me a meal? Women would not cook you a meal. To this day, women really don't know how to cook like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to cook like a motherfucker. But at the end of the goddamn day, ask a woman to cook for me. She told me, I'm not doing that. You're not my man. But I'm like, you suck my dick though.
For real. I mean, that's wild. And illogical.
Can't make me nigga no tacos.
Maybe she can't even cook for
my point was
if she
women
cook for you. If she don't cook for you, but she suck your dick, she's crazy. There's something wrong with that.
Yeah, that's mental illness. But women still can only pick.
Every single woman in my life that has sucked my dick.
The normalcy of the dating scene present day, if you're really in it.
Yeah, that's completely nuts.
Did you eat her pussy? Maybe it was fair. Maybe you ate her pussy and she sucked your dick, and
I don't eat pussy. I'm not a toilet seat.
Show me a man who doesn't eat pussy, and I'll show you a faggot.
Whoa. Come on.
Damn.
Look.
What the fuck?
I know I got mommy issues too, right?
No, look. First of all, that word is against TOS, okay? She was minting like the cigarettes. I know you're surprised. You can say that shit on YouTube. You know you can say that shit on YouTube.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. No, for real.
You're not
I'll say F word next time. F word.
Okay, I just want to make sure. And that's the thing. Like, love. I know you're trying to be. I know you're trying to be funny.
I know she likes chopping it though. I'm gonna get in your inbox. We gonna chop it. Watch.
Yes, I'm just saying. Look, like that.
No, I won't say the F word again.
It's fine.
But see, look at the ultimate disrespect. You would tell me I'm a homosexual.
I didn't say you're that. I just said if a man doesn't do that, he is that. If you
are doing the same thing happened on the other day. I'm not saying names, so I'm not talking to the person in front of me.
You insinuated that shit.
We can't conflate those two.
If you was around and you
can't conflate those two ideas
amongst the right,
ain't it crazy?
I'm gonna say this.
Might happen
if
to
you can stick your thing in it, but you can't put your mouth on it, there's something wrong with you.
So a woman who don't give head is gay. So if a woman, No, don't do that. No, you can't do cook. You say if a woman don't give you head, she's gay,
Women
right?
can't be gay.
No,
Women
I
can't do
mean,
that.
Deb,
it's
did
a
you say
part
Deb?
of it.
Hold on,
Don't
hold on.
give me the
Hold
meal
on, please.
without the
Jab,
side.
Answer
Jab,
the question,
Jab,
please.
hold on. Hey,
Most
Deb.
women of
Hey,
today
hold on,
have had
Jab,
gay experience.
Bam,
When y'all get
hold on.
heartbroken, when
Jab,
y'all get heartbroken,
Jab,
y'all get gay.
Jab.
When
I've
men
never
get
been gay,
heartbroken,
so I
we
don't
don't go
know.
get gay.
Can you answer the question, love? That
Ask
Alieski, if
it
a
again.
woman does
Ask it one more
love,
time.
No,
if a woman
before
doesn't eat box, is she gay?
There's something wrong with her because that's a part of
But that was not the
sex.
question.
Is she gay? I mean,
Yes.
she might be traumatized. There's something wrong.
No,
There's
there's not
something.
the no,
That's
there's
my
not the
answer. Take it
no,
or
there's
leave
not
it.
the question.
That's my answer.
One second, love. The
I
question
don't
from
have a
Ali is
yes
a
or
great
no.
love. 1 second, you have to breathe. Think about it.
She's weird. Yes,
You
she's
were you
weird. If
were
she don't do it,
okay.
she's weird.
So why can a man be weird too instead of gay?
I mean, he can, but he is weird.
So you see
and
how you were
traumatized.
quick to call the man gay, but when it's the woman, oh maybe
She
she's
probably
traumatized,
is. No, she probably is gay. She
or maybe
probably
she
might
doesn't
be on
like
the
to put
DL.
shit on her mouth that is not supposed to go in her mouth, or she's
Who said
hyper
it's not
religious.
supposed to go in there? Who said that?
Love, are
Who
you
said it's not
serious?
supposed to go? No, I'm dead serious. Where did you
So
read
love,
that at?
you think the place where you poop, like the you pee, and do you think it's supposed to be on your other people, or do you think that's something that humans do?
Even animals practice oral sex. Like, come
No,
on now.
love,
What is
love,
this?
love.
1998 or
No,
1995?
no, no, love,
Like,
love.
be serious.
I love just because
God,
people.
God kicks you in
One
the
second,
pussy
Jab,
once a month.
Jab, I
God
love you.
kicks you in the pussy once a month. I will not be eating a goddamn womb.
It's called a bath. And you're not supposed to eat it out on the period when she's not on the period.
But
Hello. If you can't
you,
put your mouth on there, there's something wrong.
How do we get
Something
here?
wrong.
How do
Regardless,
we
we
get
got
here, y'all?
You
we
got some kind of infection. Something's
you'll never
wrong with
have
the
respect for a
pussy.
man.
What
You can
young
sit
thug
your
say?
Can we
motherfucking
get back to
ass.
Russell Wilson and
You
Ciara?
will never have respect for a man that you can sit and treat like a toilet seat.
I disagree with
That's not
that.
true at
Sorry.
all.
Brother.
live in
That
we live in
that doesn't
2020.
do it, woman.
This is 2025. Women don't have no problem with sitting on people's faces.
Eating ass. They got a song about eating ass. They doing all crazy shit.
Oh, that's
Go,
too much.
And then
That don't
King
know.
Ali.
expecting
doing
a
Let's
a
That's not
lot.
the same
woman to go
thing.
down
let's
on
get
you
out
and you
of
won't
the
go on
eating
her
ass
is
conversation,
crazy.
please. Let's
Yeah,
get
y'all.
King Ali and Real Dope Daddy. Go ahead.
Let's segue away from this. I don't know how we got here, but all right. So let's get back to Russell Wilson and Ciara. This is a normal thing that y'all know of. The girl has a baby, gives her womb to the bad boy, right? After she has the baby with the bad boy, what does she do? Go and get with the good man. And then she influences the good man to do her dirty deeds, which oftentimes involve the child. This is literally the situation that we're dealing with right now with Russell Wilson and Ciara. And if you think about it, how did the public even find out that baby Future's name was being changed? This is not public information unless an adult gives this information up. Ciara is begging for attention with this shit. This is a public outcry for, oh, I still hate my baby daddy. Oh, I'm still hurt over this shit. Oh, this, that, and the third. We're not even supposed to know this type of information. This is court verified type shit. So this is a typical thing. And there's so many examples of this in society and in culture, especially in Black culture. Black culture is terrible with this stuff. Getting with the hood dude, getting with the Pookies and the Ray Rays, letting them shoot up your club, having these kids, and then trying to find the guy that graduated from the technical university down the street that's working in IT now after you done had Pookie and Ray Ray's 2 kids, and now you need help with life. This is, even though Ciara doesn't need help because we're dealing with celebrities, this is a grandiose scheme. This is fairly common and what women in this culture go through all the time. Y'all see this all the time on social media, do you not?
I agree with you, but it's a
Yeah.
strategy of a weak woman who cannot support herself, so she needs to find a man. Some women do that, but not every woman is gonna do that. Like for me,
Here's
my
my thing.
standards are still the same. If I wouldn't fuck with you before I had kids, I'm not gonna fuck with you now. Period. I'd rather
Here's my
be
thing.
by myself than with somebody that I don't want or that I don't consider to be a match to me.
I get what you're saying. Do you deserve more than your baby daddy though? At the end of the day, I
Do
think
I
that's the
deserve? I
question.
deserve whatever the fuck I want. What do you
No.
deserve?
As a woman, as a woman, if you let a dude that's a biological 3 on the scale of men's biology, if you let him reproduce with you, do
But what
you
you're
deserve a 10
what
or
you're
not?
describing is not a biological 3. A lot of times women reproduce with the men who are biologically superior. And then they get a man who is biologically inferior to raise the children. That's a mating strategy. But this is opposite. Russell Wilson is by far, he's a top athlete. He's in the physical prime. He could put Future through the fucking wall if he wants to. He's a star athlete. He's a man in his physical prime. So, you know, the sex is good. The libido is good. He's not on all kinds of drugs. She went up. She went up. And that's what bothers you guys so much, because you see a woman, she slept around, and you guys think like, oh, it's so bad that damages a person, when really, like, come on, be grown. All grown people done fuck somebody else and had a
I
few
don't think it
relationships
bothers.
before.
I don't think it
I'm
bothers
still
men.
talking, boo.
I don't think it
What
bothers men that
bothers you
Ciara is
is that
dating
you
Russell.
see a woman having her cake and eating it too. You don't like it. You think she got away with something. Oh, she had a baby by somebody else and now she's happy with another man. I will agree with you that it is wrong to make this public knowledge to try to shame another man. A woman should never ever shame the father of her children, because when she shames the father of her children, she shames the child too, because boy or girl, they're going to say, that's my dad. That's part of me. That's
But you still
somebody for
don't
me.
deserve
So
more than your
I
baby daddy, though. At
I
the end of the day,
agree.
you deserve the equal to your baby daddy. You don't deserve better than
No,
your
you don't
baby
get to
daddy.
say that. People
Yes,
change.
I
People
do.
go through different
It doesn't
stages. Okay,
matter.
well, I'm still talking,
Change your
boo.
clothes, change your
People go
wig.
through
It doesn't
different
fucking matter.
stages of
You deserve who
development.
you let
I'm not the
seed in
same
you.
person that I was 10 years ago, and neither are you. And if you are the
Doesn't
same person,
matter.
then you
It
haven't
doesn't
grown.
matter. You ever
Okay,
watch
well, you
Lion
could say
King?
that, but Ciara
You
got
remember
better.
what
So now
Rafiki
what?
said? It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
Okay,
It
but guess
doesn't
what?
matter.
Right, so
It
it's
doesn't
in the
matter.
past. So her baby daddy's in the past and she got better. So by your
So
logic, she shouldn't have Russell Wilson, but she does, and that's why y'all are
so
salty.
let me just say this real
Who's
quick, and then
salty?
them got it right. Like
Your logic don't make sense.
people in relationships don't deserve nothing that wasn't promised to them. If a person didn't say, "I will marry you if you do this," "I will do this with you if you do that," like, you don't deserve nothing, right? You get what you get. These big booty women are going to be strippers, hoes, OnlyFans models, porn stars, and if they're good looking enough, they're going to find the sucker to take care of them. Mia Khalifa was married twice and was engaged other 2 times. So you're going to get what you're going to get. It is what it is. But on the second part, love, is it's fair for men to point out glitches in the system. Ciara is abusing the matrix. She abusing the system. She,
Is
like
she
you said,
abusing the
no.
system, or is the
Let me
system
explain.
bullshit?
Let me. Okay,
It's
so let me ask.
bullshit.
Let me ask you something real quick, right? What do you think about Leonardo DiCaprio dating a woman until she's 24 and then dumping her and then getting
He's
another one?
never ever gonna find a woman that
No, no.
really loves
No,
him
let
for
me ask you.
him.
What do you think about that? Do you approve it? Do you find nice?
I don't give
Is
a
that nice?
fuck as long as he
You
ain't fucking
so you don't.
no
No, one second.
kids.
You don't care.
I really don't.
You
How
don't
many
have a
kids you
positive
got?
or negative opinion. You don't care about Leonardo DiCaprio fucking a
He's a
woman until
trick.
she's
He's a
24
trick.
and a
He's
half,
a trick.
dumping her and getting another one. You don't
How
like that?
many kids you got?
He is a trick.
One
I
second,
have
Jeb.
2
One second.
children, but Leonardo DiCaprio is a trick. None of those 25-year-old women really like him. They're
No, but that,
disgusted
no.
deep down inside
Just,
by him. When he
hey,
crawls on top of him,
love,
they go like this.
one second. Love,
Ugh.
I could say this to every woman that we fuck. We kind of don't like y'all. We all just have a couple of hoes that we
But they
like, and
really
then we
don't
stick
like
around.
him. You're gonna like somebody that's your peer, that's on your
Did you say
level, around the
25-year-old
same
You
age
are
children?
as you.
talking
You're
about
gonna
a
have an
hundred
actual
million dollar
attraction.
man that was a sex symbol for like 20 years. What are
But
you
he's
talking
not
about?
now. He's not now.
So you
What's
think
that
that
lady?
Leonardo DiCaprio can pull woman left and
Hold
right
on,
just on his
Because
look
he's rich.
hold
alone?
on,
What's that
Eddie.
lady? Jasmine Guy, A
Y'all
Different
act
World.
like
She used to be
y'all
so
Are
act
you
like
hot.
serious?
But it's
y'all acting
now.
like
He's not now.
y'all
He
acting
used
like
to be
women
that
age
guy.
like
He's not
wine.
anymore.
Women
Hey,
age
love,
He's
let me,
old
period.
now.
one
Women
second.
age like bananas. Men age like
Hey,
wine.
let me
That's
tell you
not
what's that.
true. That
Hey,
is
love,
not
I
Look,
don't want
true.
to make this personal.
Crazy.
One
You
second,
want
love.
That's
to
not
see a
true at
65
Hey,
all.
Jeff,
year
one
old
second.
woman.
Jeff, one second. Jeff, you're moving a little bit too. Just let me ask one question, and you got it. Love, is this is personal? Say pineapple if you don't want to answer. And I'm
Okay.
sorry for my eyes, but these glasses are fucking me up.
Go ahead. Say it.
They're too dark. Um, is your baby daddy white or black?
He's black.
Okay, is he better looking than Leonardo DiCaprio?
Hell yeah, yes. Right now, yes, for sure, 100%. Leonardo
I
DiCaprio is a
I
50-year-old
just
man.
wanted
He's
to make sure.
fat.
Okay,
He's
so
gross.
I want to make
Come
sure she's
on.
consistent though, Fatty. Hey, Athena, because I'm gonna
My
ask
baby
not love
daddy
yet.
is muscled
Hey,
up to
Deb and
the from
Athena.
top to
Do you
bottom.
think you see how she
Please.
said you said hey love, can you stop real quick, please? You see how every time it's something that benefits a woman, it's something that's good, but when it benefits a man, there's always something negative to it. Do you think that Russell Wilson was with Ciara because she was a baby mama, or do you think he's with Ciara because she's Ciara?
I think
She's Ciara.
Yeah, because she was Ciara.
So if she wasn't Ciara, he wouldn't have been with her, right? It makes
We
him
don't
look
know.
good to be with Ciara. See, and now can
he's
you?
not don't
This is
know.
what I would like
Ali,
to
one
happen,
second.
and this is
Just for
why.
to actually give context, he always wanted her. This is one of the stories where he always kind of wanted her. She didn't look at him because he was a goody goody two shoes. And now that she's on the later part of her life where she needs somebody that's actually respectful, now she's giving a chance to the guy that she wouldn't give a chance if she was 21 with no kids. That's
But
what
can
it
you
is.
acknowledge a baby daddy that's future doesn't deserve another woman, but a baby mama that's Ciara deserves the best, and she deserves the right to do whatever she wants according to love. So when Russell Wilson with her, he's with her because he actually loves her. It's not because she's Ciara. But if Leonardo DiCaprio, they're dealing with Leonardo DiCaprio, they're only dealing with him because he's Leonardo DiCaprio and he's an old man that got money. That's what love is saying. But she won't address it. But when we ask her, I didn't land.
I'll
love.
let you land. Go ahead.
But when we ask you, they'll admit that he's with her because she's Ciara, but you say you don't know, but you know that those women are with him because he's Leonardo DiCaprio. So if you know that they're with him, let me land. If you know that they're with him because he's Leonardo DiCaprio and got money, why don't you know that Russell Wilson is with her because she's Ciara?
Because those women are 25 years old. Leonardo DiCaprio is old enough to be their dad. Ciara and Russell Wilson are on the same level as far as age, as far as good looks, as far as celebrity, as far as money. Leonardo DiCaprio isn't picking people on his level. He's not with a rich 25-year-old woman in her own right. He's picking nobodies that want
so hold
fame,
on. You didn't
that
address the
want
part
clout.
that she was
Let me land my plane.
Yes, go
that
ahead.
Want clout, that want fame, and he's picking them because he knows that they're going to be money struck and starstruck, and they're going to pretend that they like him and for as long until they turn 25, and then he's going to get a new one. So he is not even really genuinely looking for anybody. He's looking for a piece of ass.
Before you answer, before you answer, because she's not telling the truth. Russell is like 35 or 36. Ciara is 39 or 40. He is still far away from his prime. She's going out. Motherfucker.
That's not the same as 25
one second,
That's
please.
close. That's within 5 years.
Let me finish so we can. Hey, love, let me finish.
Let me
Ciara network is $20 million. Russell network is 200 and like they are not on the same level at all. I'm sorry. He is the king.
They're both in the same.
He's the king of the hill. No, can you stop, love? He is the king of the hill. She's on her way out. That's a reality, especially for a woman, a 39-year-old woman. She's not going to be looked like that forever. Like the value of her, like Russell could find a 21-year-old woman that is not showing her ass, that is from the church, that has no kids, that has good, like he could do that tomorrow. Ciara can replace Russell Wilson, but Russell Wilson can definitely replace Ciara. So just the premise of what you're saying is wrong. Let Ali finish and then Jap can go ahead.
I'm gonna ask Deb and Athena again. Is it more valuable for a woman that has a child already or when she doesn't have a child?
When she doesn't have a child.
Is it more does a man look more like he made a better decision when he gets with a woman who already had a kid or who doesn't have a kid?
Doesn't have a kid.
Deb?
It depends on the woman.
No, don't say depend. So again, if you had a son,
I'll say it depends on the woman.
No, I'm asking Deb. I'm asking you.
If the woman
Deb,
is
please stop.
if the woman is a valuable woman, then yeah, it looks good.
You're making
but
my
if
point.
she's not,
No. Even if she's valuable, he's with her because she's Ciara. Because your value goes down. If I'm a man and I find you and you already have somebody else's kid, your value goes down. He's only dating her.
But your value goes up. Let's say.
Let me finish.
I'm sorry.
So it makes her look good for being able to pull him and him validate her and give her attention, and it makes her bad decisions look good, and she gets to look like a good woman because she got a good man, and he gets to look like a sucker to all men. So again, if she's gonna be consistent, she has to say that this Russell Wilson saved her and made her look good by wifing her up, because her value went down when she had somebody else's kid, especially Future's kid, because you're judging a woman by who she dated. She dated Future and gave him a child, and then he went and saved her for it.
Okay, so what about Lauren Sanchez?
No,
and
can
Jeff
you address that?
Bezos?
No.
Lauren
Address
got
that.
kids
No,
already.
we're
Like
not
what you're
moving.
saying,
Love, no, I'm not
Jeff
moving.
Bezos
Love,
is
I'm
a
not moving. No,
25-year-old.
love,
Because
we're
your
not moving
point
yet.
don't make sense.
We're not moving yet.
It's
We're not
shitty, and
moving
I'm
yet.
calling it out.
We're not moving yet.
Jeff
How
Bezos is the
many
richest man in
kids
the
you
world. How
got?
come he don't got 25-year-olds?
Somebody ask a question. Let the people answer the question. If you
How
don't
many
want to
kids
answer.
you
He
got?
mad because his shit is shitty. His logic don't make sense. Why
How
is
many
Jeff
kids
Bezos
you
with
got?
If
Lauren
his logic
Sanchez?
doesn't
Why
make
did he
sense,
pick
why
a
don't
woman
you
that has
reply to the
kids
question? No,
already?
1 second. Hey, love.
How many kids?
Love. Let's put
Two.
that to the
I
test.
got 2 kids.
Let's put that to the test.
Niggas?
Love. Let's
What?
put that to the test.
How many niggas?
Nigga, don't fucking disrespect me.
2.
1, nigga. 1.
Out of
Now
here, man.
mind your fucking business, bitch.
Fuck out of
Ugly
here,
ass.
man. Fuck out of here, man.
Little ugly ass. How many kids you
know
got
I
that
ain't-
you don't fucking
you
take
know
care of?
I
How many
ain't
kids?
nowhere near
How many
ugly.
kids, Jap? Answer the
You're so
question.
vulgar.
You know I ain't nowhere near ugly.
Answer
Second of
the
all,
question. How many
second of
children
all,
do you
if
have?
the
How many
kids
baby
look like
mamas?
me, they'll win.
Love,
How
calm
many
down.
baby mamas you got?
I ain't got a kid at all
You know why?
because
bitches
I
ain't
pull
fucking
out
with
with
you
the
like that.
rubber on.
Moving the goalpost. Hey, love.
Y'all see did it? Y'all see what she keeps doing?
Until you move the goalposts.
Y'all keep see what
It
she
was
keeps
like,
doing?
you have 3 baby mamas from 3 babies. Oh, you didn't have
But he
no
was
kids?
trying to come
I
at
know
me
why.
like
Because
that. I'm
you
gonna
ugly.
return the same energy. But
No,
now
let me
I'm
play.
gonna
Time to move the goalposts again. On 3, fellas. 1, 2, 3. Push.
It's
I
well known
was
by
the
people with kids
almost
that
until
people
the end
without
of the
kids
team.
are
Hey,
weird
no. Hey, love. You
past
put
a
the
certain
Uno
age.
reverse on you.
So
You need
man,
the
because you
Uno
ain't
reverse.
proud about that shit.
I'm very proud, nigga. I love
No,
my
you ain't
kids.
proud about
My
that
legacy
shit.
gonna continue.
That's why
Yours
you're
gonna die with
defensive.
you.
That's why
I
you're
done did my
defensive.
work on this earth. I
Baby
got kids. You
mama.
don't? I'm
Baby
very proud.
mama.
I'm a baby
You are
mama.
My name is
defensive.
gonna continue. Yours is gonna
That's
die
why
with you,
you
baby.
mad.
Mine is
That's
fine.
why you mad.
Your name is
That's
gonna
why
die with
you
you.
mad.
Mine will continue on. My
Irresponsible.
genetics will go on. I did my work on this earth.
Irresponsible.
I could die right this second and be fucking happy. I got kids, and my
And your
kids gonna
kids
go
ain't gonna
on,
get
and they
shit
gonna
from you.
prosper.
And your kids ain't gonna
Period.
get shit from you.
What do you mean? I already got some shit to get my
Look on my
kids. What
face.
is you talking
You
about?
got shit to get them kids.
Yes, I do.
Get out of here.
I got everything to get my kids.
So
You don't got
love.
shit to give a
You
kid. That's why you don't
can't get
have
them.
one.
You
So
can't
you
get
know
them.
you ain't
You
got
can't
shit
get
to
them
give a
kids a
kid. Nigga,
girl
play with the
strip.
wrong person. Talking all that
A
woo-wop
girl
man.
stripping a
You ain't
purse.
got shit to give
That's
a
how you
motherfucking
rock.
kid.
That's how you rock. A girl stripping a purse.
What?
Are you guys
Bitch,
flirting
I
with
don't
each
even
other?
carry a
It
purse.
sounds
I
like
She
they're
carry a
wanna
good.
Glock.
It's
fuck
giving
with
like
Flirting.
me,
good
man.
Mind
banter.
yours.
She wanna fuck
Betty,
with me. She like how I'm popping it.
Let me
Nigga,
Betty,
let
get
me
them
no.
a
get
room.
let me
You are
get
delusional.
let me get King
Come
Ali
back to
and
reality.
Atina. 1 second,
Plan
friends.
them
I
a
already
date.
flirted enough. Let's get King Ali and Atina, please.
Oh no, I was just gonna say plan them a date because they just go together, man.
Now
They just got
you
that
can see the
chemistry.
sexual tension because he's not
They got that
offended.
chemistry,
She's
man.
smirking
Chemistry
like
is
she's like, and
That's
he's
because I
like,
like getting on his
both
nerves.
of them are
I
laughing and
enjoy
shit.
it.
You know what's funny?
Yo.
You know people
I'm
that
ugly though, right? All right.
you know when people say
You look
that.
like Tone Loop, nigga.
Hey, 1
Quit
second,
playing with
love.
me.
1 second, love. Y'all
Tone
flirting too
Loop.
much.
Tone Loop.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus?
Let me
Funky
just say
Cold
this.
Medina.
What
Tone Loop.
love. When I tell you to stop, you have to stop. Okay. I just want to
Tone
point
Loop.
this out because the other day we were telling Jess that the best way to get women is to be nice, nasty, and to be mean to them. And she was saying that shit doesn't work. This is an example of exactly what we're talking about. Is you are mean to a woman, and instead of her being mad at you, she's like,
Oh yeah.
That's because I like to argue.
We gonna pop it. Let me know what your
I'll make sure I connect y'all after the show.
We gonna pop it. We gonna pop it.
Let me
Follow
get
me on IG and Threads. Love
1
beautifully.
second. Love, don't worry. The private chat is on the back. Atina and
Follow y'all.
Real Dope Daddy. Before we move on to the main topic, anything you want to add because you were doing this? Atina?
Yeah, I just wanted to say something to what Ali said because I agreed with like almost everything he said. But I want to say that the only time it looks bad when a man gets with a woman that already has a child is if she's not doing everything to edify that man. There are men who have married a woman who already has a child and no one looks at them any type of way because that woman does everything to make that man look amazing. She edifies her man because she's always most of the time it's very modest women, and they might have made a mistake, but I've seen plenty of occasions where there were blended families and no one thought that the man was a sucker. I didn't hear anybody say anything about that, about the men, but that's only with women who handle themselves in a way that makes the man look good. So she's clearly in service to him and appreciates him and does everything that she needs to as a woman. And I just want to say that because that one I couldn't agree with you on.
Real Dope Daddy, do you want to say anything on this topic before I move on to the other one? About Ciara and
I actually don't agree with the fellas here. Well, to some degree. Yeah, to some degree. I think you deserve what you can get, right? There's a lot of women who will hear me say shit and they'll be like, your girl should leave you. And I'll be like, you don't get to choose what other people's pussies do. These women gonna keep getting, they gonna keep getting me. You don't get to tell them like they can't give me, they can't be with me, right? Y'all ever meet a woman who like on social media and she get mad at you and she's like, your wife should leave you or something like bitch, shut up. You don't get to dictate that. I think it's kind of like the same thing where it's like if men is choosing Ciara, then that's what she deserves. But if she can't get athletes, if she can't get a certain type of man, you deserve wherever you fall. And I think it's a nuanced equation because if you're an extremely attractive woman, you always gonna be able to find a man. It just is what it is. Ciara happens to be a celebrity, so that's her lane. Like she got Russell, and it's the thing too. Russell can have almost any woman he wants. He chooses Ciara. That's his business. That's his business. So I'm one of the people that just think like, yo, if you can acquire these type of men, then that's your market.
Let me ask you something. Is he a sucker?
Not based on him being with her, but I don't know how their relationship is.
And by the way, how many minutes are you from home, brother? Because your microphone is doing the. But like, so you can pass judgment on Ciara saying, hey, if she got it, it is what it is. But then when you ask to Russell, like you can have like a. It's kind of.
Let me say something.
Go ahead, sir.
When women choose these dudes later in life, it's just like how they do religion. Most women, you gotta mute this mic. Hey, mute that mic, bro. Most women don't get religious until they're old. You're not going to see a woman in her prime being in the church, being with the Hotep movement, being a Hebrew, being anything dealing with religion until they're tarnished and bruised. That is the same way they choose when they choose men. They say it's time to settle down. Women get bad advice from aunties and older sisters and other miserable women as well. They tell them you're too young to be in a serious relationship with a man and this and that. So what ends up happening is they start looking for love in their late 30s. You're going to get screwed. You're going to be a side chick at best. And you're not understanding that this 40-year-old man can get a 22-year-old. You can't.
Not a 22-year-old that's really interested in him. She around for what he can provide. She really don't like him. She wants somebody that's her age.
You can get
more attracted to a man that's her age.
Your inbox dictates that you can get dick, but you're not getting anything of purpose and substance at all.
I could get whatever I want. Just like Ciara could get whatever she wants. I could get what comes to me.
You stepped over that good man in your prime years. When you were fine and right.
I got doctors and lawyers in my inbox. I got famous people in my inbox.
They are trying to screw. That's it.
Ain't nobody taking you serious.
You don't
he
know
wrong,
that though.
hey,
It depends on the game that the woman has. Just like
hold
it
on,
depends on the game that the man has.
Jap, hold on. If he's wrong, why you not with one of them? If you can get anybody you want.
Because I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be married. That's not my desire.
No. There's a lot of room between.
Yes.
No, there's a lot of room between
If I
being
want to be
friends.
in one, I can. I will.
One
That's
second, because you
bullshit.
explain yourself. There's
That's
a lot
bullshit.
of room between friends and married. Why not the
Okay.
boyfriend and
Because that's
girlfriend?
not what I want right now. It's
You're
not what I want.
lying.
Wait,
No,
one
I'm
second.
not
Bullshit.
lying. I'm telling the truth.
One second,
You heard what-
please. One
Get it,
second,
Fatty.
David. So you are fucking them?
No, I'm not fucking anybody. I'm just
Yes,
saying
you
they're
are.
in my inbox.
So what you doing?
No,
What you
I'm
doing?
not. No, I'm
No,
not.
Fatty. I thought you were gonna get it.
Telling me that you walking around
Listen, she
at
said
40
she can
years
get-
old with a fully
she's-
activated pussy that's charged up and ready to go.
At how old?
Ain't nothing happening to it.
How old did you say I was?
40 something.
No, she's not.
She said she
I
can get
mean,
what she want, but don't want it. Listen
my
to that.
pussy is
I
mine,
can get-
and unlike
listen-
you, I could control my urges. I'm not controlled by my desire for sex. I'm not a
And
man.
the
Sex
biggest,
don't
celibate?
move me.
and the biggest sign.
celibate?
So you're celibate.
If any nigga who really out here, who really been out here in the field for real, the biggest sign of a whore is a woman that says, I'm celibate.
Let me
I didn't say I was celibate.
Love.
I just said I'm
Love.
not interested right now.
Oh
That's
my
Love,
God.
I heard you
choice.
say something.
You fuck.
Love. I heard you say something earlier. You said these women only want what you can provide.
Some
That's-
of them, the ones that's
that's-
22, that's going with the 40-year-old, yes, 100%, yes.
Okay.
'Cause you're gonna be
Let's
attracted to
just
somebody
let's just say
your
age is not in the.
age.
Let's just say
first.
age is not even in the question, right? Age is not in
Age
the
is
question.
in the question. You
Most-
can't take it out.
most-
It's part of it. Just like it's
King,
part of it for a
Okay,
woman.
just humor me
You
for a
cannot take it
second.
out.
Just can I please land a plane? God
Let
damn.
him
No, because you're not even flying right. You can't
No,
take
no.
age out
Yes,
of the
absolutely.
question.
You
It's an
can't land.
absolute.
Wait. You say no.
Am I gonna get a?
You can land the
Am I
plane. Go
gonna
ahead.
get a test? Jesus Christ!
She said no.
Just relax.
It's an
No.
absolute. You cannot get away
Holy
from your
shit.
age.
Let
Your
him
age
land
is
the
your
plane,
age.
love.
You
Let
can't
him
take
land
it
the
out.
parachute.
What was
Love.
your belly button?
We're taking age out of the
Show me
equation
yours,
right now.
nigga.
Land your parachute already, damn it!
Your neck is
You,
not
you guys,
separate from your body.
you
nigga.
guys
I
know
know
you can.
ain't
You
talking.
guys know you can breathe, right? You don't have to talk
Okay.
all the time. You can just breathe. Let King
We're taking
finish. Go
age.
ahead.
We're taking
Let
age
him-
out of the equation, not
You
to
can't
delete
take
your
age
point,
out of the
but
equation.
just to
A
add.
40-year-old man is a
let
40-year-old
him.
man.
Hey, love. Let
22
him
is
finish.
22-year-old girl. You cannot take it. You cannot separate.
Hey, love.
the
Let
age.
him finish, please. Love.
You
Let
gotta
him
let him
finish.
talk.
This is
I want to enjoy the
disgrace.
conversation.
Let him
too. I wanna
finish, please.
listen
Go
to
ahead,
stuff.
King.
Love,
Finish your thoughts,
love.
and then Love can respond. Go
Thank
ahead.
you so much for fucking muting her, because Jesus fucking Christ. All right. If we take age out of the equation, look, she's still talking on mute. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. If we take age out of the equation just to add nuance to the conversation, you said that these women want these guys for what they can provide. That's literally most women. They want men for what they can provide. You're hardwired as a woman to want a man for what he can provide for you, whether that be protection, provision, even sex. Some women, and this is hardwired in this because we're tribal. We're tribal when it comes down to our species, the hunter and gatherers. Men are the hunters, women are the gatherers, the caretakers of the tribe, and men are the hunters, the protectors of the tribe. You're hardwired to want the guy that can provide something for you. You're not hardwired to want the weakest man in the tribe that can't chase down a fucking antelope. So I get what you're saying, but what you're saying goes for literally all women, regardless of age. Even if we're talking about kids that get into relationships with kids in middle school and high school, of course, these girls are going to want these guys that are on sports teams and guys that are doing activities in school. They're not going to want the guys that are not doing shit in school and blah, 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 blah. They always want something that can be provided. Even the hood niggas can provide some type of protection, quote unquote. This is why they're so appealing to certain women. So what you're saying is correct, but at the same time, it's incorrect because it counts for every single fucking woman on the planet.
That's facts.
That's all I'm
Okay,
trying to
is
say.
that-
But
Is that your
hold,
point?
hold on.
Okay.
I want you to hold
I
on. I'm
gotta
adding.
respond.
Hold on. You talk. So I'm gonna add to it. But I want to ask you something real fast and answer real fast so I can just tell you something. Do you take money from these men?
Damn, she froze.
2 kids.
Damn.
Do you take money from these men?
2 kids.
Answer again. Ask again.
Do you take
Ask
money
again.
from these men? Do you take money from these men that you are sleeping with?
2 kids.
Nigga, what? I'm not sleeping with nobody. What? I just
No,
told
you
you
said
I'm
you're
not
not
sleeping with
celibate.
nobody.
No, you
That's
did
a
not.
disrespectful question.
No, you
Nigga,
said,
take your head off.
no, you
You
said you're not
wearing a
celibate.
wig. You got a glue on your head.
You said
Don't nobody go from balding to not balding. Can you take your head
Wait,
off
what?
for a second?
Me?
That's a disrespectful ass question. I just
you
told
said
you
you
I'm
said
not
you're
sleeping
not. You
with
said you're
anybody.
not. No, you said you're not celibate. You said you're not
I'm
celibate. You
balding.
just said it.
I said listen, I said I'm not having sex right now, but no, it's not a thing in my mind that to not have sex. It's not a point. If I want to have sex, I will.
Right.
But I'm not
So do you
holding my
take money?
coochie
So do you
hostage. I
take?
just
So
haven't found anybody worthy of
do
to
you
give
take?
it to.
Do you take money from men?
Yep.
What?
I don't know. What
Okay.
You
the
said
fuck?
that
What kind of
earlier,
question
didn't
is
you?
Hold on.
that?
You
So you
literally said that
That's
earlier.
a
You said you would
disrespectful
take the
ass
money from
question.
them
How is
and
that
leave.
disrespectful? Asking if you take money from men. That's
Wait,
not
Ali, she said it earlier. She said, yeah, I'll take their money and leave. You said
You
it
already told
earlier.
on yourself.
No, I said a
Yes, you
girl would
did.
take their money and leave. Then
No,
replay it back
you
to me.
said,
I
I
never
would
said
just
that.
take your
But
money
that's
and
fine.
leave. That's what
That's
you
fine.
said earlier.
That's
No,
fine. If
I
you not,
didn't.
but
No,
you
Yes, you
I
said
didn't,
did.
girl. You
so
putting
you don't
words in
take
my
money.
mouth,
So
bitch. Don't
listen.
play with
I'm
me.
going to go rewind later and
Rewind it
I'm going
now
to
and
find it.
find
That's
it.
fine. That's fine. If you don't take money from them, if you don't want to be married to them and have relationships with them, and you do, but you'll have sex with if you find a guy that you said you'll have sex with if you want. What kind of
Right.
woman is that?
A woman that's her own woman, just like a man is gonna have sex with who he wants to have sex with if he wants to.
So you
I'm
see,
my own person.
That's
Deb
not the
and
same.
Athena.
That
If a
is
man
the
is,
same.
hey,
That's
love,
not the same.
I'm with talking to Deb and Athena. If a man was just having sex with women, they'd call us a womanizer and they tell us to practice dick discipline because we'll call them hoes for only wanting to have sex with
Because
men
you have to
and not take.
lie to get it.
And
I don't have
she's
to
not gonna.
lie.
She's telling women that they only
All
want
men
men for
don't
their
have to
money.
lie to
And
get pussy.
she's
Yes, a
telling.
22-year-old only wants a 50-year-old for their money. They
You
have
gotta let
nothing
him
in
land the
common.
plane,
That man
please.
is not
Unless he's
attractive.
attractive. If he's
Ali, can you
attractive,
repeat the question? Because I'm
Go ahead, finish the point, Ali.
She told us that she can get any man that she wants, but she says she don't want marriage or a relationship, and she says she's not taking money from these men. But when it's convenient, and she feels like it, she'll have sex with them. Isn't that a hoe?
No,
What
not at
is it?
all.
If you want to be in a relationship with them, you don't take their money, but you call it empowerment and doing what you want to do when you have sex with them. That's a hoe. Matter of
Who's
fact,
That's
not
an
to say
escort.
that I don't have a
that's a,
relationship when I do
it's not
have
an
sex with
Escort.
them?
you said
Maybe
you
I'm
don't
not
want.
in a
no, an
relationship
escort gets
right now,
paid.
and that's why I'm not having sex.
Prostitution.
So no, it's not a hoe.
It
Go
is
ahead, Deb.
no,
Fuck
it
Go
your
is
ahead,
no,
Deb.
it
mama,
is.
nigga. Don't
It
ever
is.
out your mouth
Go
call
ahead,
I'm
me
sorry.
a
Deb.
It's
I'm
hoe,
not
escort.
I
saying
nigga.
didn't
you're.
call you a hoe
I'm
like you
sorry.
told
You
Jab. You didn't
hoe
call him
ass
that.
nigga.
I
You
didn't call
Nobody
trying
you.
to
calls
insinuate
I
love.
that
didn't call
shit,
you a
nigga.
hoe.
Don't
Love.
ever
No,
play
I
with
didn't
love.
me,
call
you
you
You're
a hoe.
not.
bald
You're
ass.
not a hoe, but
One
that
sec.
is definitely
One
a
second.
hoe.
We
That is
Love.
grown ass
Love.
definitely
niggas.
a
Don't
Love.
hoe.
play
One
with me
second.
with a
Nobody.
fucking
Everybody
hairpiece
talking.
on.
If I mute you, don't unmute yourself. Love is not
God
balding, by the way.
damn.
The
Just one
fuck
sec.
he
Love. One
is,
second.
and
Love. Control yourself.
I got picture
Holy.
proof. He is balding. He got a
How
hairpiece
is
on
he
his head. I got
balding? I
proof of
got a
that.
hairpiece on my
That
head.
nigga is balding. Take your head off and pull your hair right now and shut me the
he
fuck up.
was. What does that have to do
Take
with
your
the
head off and put your,
conversation?
because
Who
he's
are
a
you talking
phony. He's
about?
a fraudulent
We're
ass
Talking
talking
nigga.
about
about
you.
belly button.
Oh,
Nigga,
Mr.
show
Jab.
yours. You tone lope looking ass motherfucker. You
Yeah,
next
yeah,
trying to
yeah. You like
tell
how
me
I'm
show my
popping it
best.
though. You like how I'm popping it though.
Okay, so let's go.
What is
Let's go to
going
Deb.
on?
Deb was saying something.
You might get
You better
lucky with
never
the
play
smell.
with me again.
I love. I wouldn't. I
Ever.
wouldn't
I will
put.
come
I
on
wouldn't.
your head,
Cologne
nigga.
though.
Don't play with me. I
Can
am
we
You
not
might
the
stop,
get
one,
please?
lucky
Hey,
two,
with
can
or
we?
the
three.
smell
Can
my
we? Can we?
cologne though.
I ain't
Can
none
we
of them.
stop? Can we stop? Go
He
ahead,
tried to
Deb.
disrespect me.
Go ahead, Deb. You're muted, Deb.
You're muted.
I can't speak for her situation, but what Ali was describing, that's not somebody, I think it was Jap that said, oh, that's an escort. No, an escort gets paid. What you are describing though, Ali, is definitely a hoe, a girl that is receiving things, that's going out, that's doing that. If you're still fucking these men, I'm not talking about love specifically. I'm not talking about her. I'm just talking about that specific type of woman
Right.
that is out here having the sex with all of these different type of men that she's
right.
benefiting from.
Mhm.
She is a hoe.
That's most women.
She's not,
So
she might not be a whore, but she's definitely a hoe.
Deb,
If
that's
you are
most women.
giving your body to all these different men,
That's
you're a
most
hoe.
women. Most women say they're empowered. They're strong, independent. They don't have to have no relationship with no man. They
That's
don't need
most
your.
women, but a
They
lot of
don't,
women.
cannot. That's most women. I don't need your money. I don't need no relationship with you. I don't need no marriage. It's empowerment for me. And that's that sexual liberation movement. And that's that feminist movement. They say they can do whatever they want to. But when a man said that's all you provide and I see you for sex, they get upset. But that's all women are bringing to the table is sex. So either they taking your money or not taking your money, can't commit to you. Or when they commit to you, don't actually commit to you. Or all you can do is have sex. And if it's an equal exchange, a man ain't using you because you want to have sex with me. So women keep talking down on men and disrespecting men and dehumanizing a man and saying a man just wants sex, but that's all the woman is offering because she's speaking like how most women are. She don't want to take your money anymore because then she'll say she needs you. She don't want no commitment because then she'll say she needs you. So she'll just have sex with you and use you too. But if that's all you giving me, that's all most men can give you back.
Okay, I want to respond to what he said about the men are looking for women are looking for providers. No, women look for the person who is most genetically attractive the same way that men do. So a lot of women, they get with the man that's genetically attractive and then they go what you guys call the simp after that man who is the alpha leaves or they can't control him, then they get with a genetically weaker man. So that goes against what you're saying.
We just said that. We said she left Future and went with Russell Wilson. That's the whole conversation.
But
you're not
Russell
listening.
Wilson is not genetically weaker than Future. He's a top athlete, more physically stronger.
No, you're trying to.
So that don't go for that. That don't go for that example. Russell Wilson is more handsome.
Iso, 1 second. Educated Pookie, go get a desk, please. Lightning and all that, bro. This is not a lounge. Okay, just go get set. Okay, Love. Do you think Ciara would date Russell Wilson if they were both 21 years old?
Yes, no. Russell Wilson is more fine than Future.
No.
Handsome.
So love, 1 second. Look at her choice of men, right? She dated Bow Wow. She dated 50 Cent. She dated Future.
She probably dated Jazzy Faye, but like, come on now.
No. Love. If you love, let's have a conversation in good faith, right? Men do this too. We will date women that are physically attractive when we are younger, and then we might sacrifice in looks, but get a woman that is kind of like kind. She's better mother. She's a better wife. She is not outside. Like men do this too. What is the problem with admitting that women are doing this too? They are dating their type on their 20s, and for Ciara was clearly the bad boy or the guy that was outside, and now that she's older, she getting the guy that is the religious, safe, responsible, caring. Like,
but Ali just said that Russell Wilson is an upgrade for Ciara. He's got more money. No, you said he's the king of the hill.
You said it. No, you said it.
You said he's the king of the hill. You said he's in his prime.
I never said Russell Wilson was the king of the hill. When did I say that? What are you
talking about? I love you're confusing.
Okay, I'm sorry. Fatty just said that. So
but one second, please. 1 second. I said that, but comparing him to Ciara, not with Future.
He's better than Future. What are you talking about? He's more attractive. He's more physically fit. He's not on drugs. Like what?
Hey, love. 1 second, love. What is the superior man? The man that can make you. Can you let me finish? What is the superior man? The man that can make you happy, or the man that can get you wet?
A man will not be able to get me wet without making me happy.
Oh my God, love, you are incredible.
What the fuck up?
Love.
You shut the fuck up.
Love. Let's go. Let's rewind for a second, love. Okay. I'll talk about me. I'll talk about me. There's women that get me sexually aroused, and there's women that actually make me happy. They do things for me that actually make me happy.
They're ugly women.
Y'all be right. Y'all being here, it's making me happy, right? My question is, when it comes to being a man, if I am a man, right, and I walk into a room and I make all those women wet, and there's another man, either because he has money or because he has a house or because he has a car or because he's responsible, he walks in that room and makes the woman that inside of the room happy, who is the superior man? The man that made them happy, or the man that make them wet?
A real man is always going to be better than a bum. I mean, what are you going to be
You
like
are
the
not
most
answering the question again.
sexiest bum? I'd rather have somebody who is able to be
Love, love.
stable.
I'm talking about not about you. Let's talk about in
No, I'm
general,
just
right?
saying in general, you can learn to be a good lover. You can learn how to have good
You
sex.
can
You can
learn to be a
grow
good
to like
lover.
each other.
Go ahead,
What?
Deb. What you have to say about this, Deb? Unmute yourself.
I don't think, I mean, you say that you can learn to be a good lover, but that's why so many women cheat. Because the man, the good man, the one that was a provider, the one that was a protector, he could not get her there. So that's why she cheated with the one that was not making her happy, but was making her wet.
They
So, yes and no.
they
I'm
cheat
sorry.
for two reasons. Either they feel unappreciated in the relationship, or they really don't like that man like that. They're leading that man on. They don't
But that's
like
the point.
him,
That was the
and they
point.
don't
Maybe
fuck
they're
with
just
him.
a hoe.
Okay,
But
so
now
that's not a
that's
real
what
relationship,
said
though.
you
she
have
That's
just
to
not
made a
listen
real.
point.
for.
That's
Hey,
one
love,
person
stop, love,
deceiving
stop, love,
another.
stop. That's literally what she said.
Just
They
made a
don't like him like that. Love.
That's
There's
But
some
not
she's still
real.
she's
love.
still
One second.
That is
entertained it
not
though,
Love,
real.
one
right?
That's
Like,
second.
not a real
Love, can you stop
relationship.
for a second, love? There's some people that we just have chemistry with, sexual chemistry. You can smell and then like people that are compatible when it comes to sexual chemistry. But then when it comes to day-to-day life, religion, decision, morals, they don't connect with each other, but they get each other horny. And there's other people that connecting morals, connecting values, and the things that you want, but you can stand them like you're something about your body.
Then
The person
she's
might want love. You have to breathe, please.
she's pretending to like that person.
No,
She
but then
really
no,
don't
but
like
then
him.
love, but there's
Fake.
I will say
Not a
this.
real
one
relationship.
love,
I
love. You have
will say this.
love. You have to stop.
Women have
1 second, Jeb. What I'm saying is just this: it's better for you to be the man that gets her wet and learn how to make her happy, then be the man that make her happy and then have to learn what makes her wet. You usually never can go backwards from happy to wet. You can definitely go from wet to happy. This is why we recommend a lot of times to men, go be the fuck boy, because the fuck boy can always be promoted to boyfriend, can always be promoted to husband. The guy that is slotted on the relationship shit, he can never be demoted to fuck boy, because you already have a mindset, he's going to be my boyfriend, he's going to be my husband. He's never going to be demoted. So just go for the bare minimum, then move up. Right? This is what we're talking about. So what I'm saying is that Ciara was dating the guys that made her wet in hopes that they could make her happy. And then when she found out that all those guys couldn't make her wet, she went and decided she couldn't make her happy. She went to the other side, tried to date the guy that makes her happy. And this is what
Russell,
she started with the religious shit, going to churches, dresses modestly, and as soon as she guaranteed a spot, now she's shaking her ass again. She's doing the most. So this is what we're talking about. Does this make sense? And Jeff, you can go and interrupt it after this. I'm going to read the super chats, and then we go back to the show. Okay, go ahead.
what I will say is that women, unlike men, we don't truly possess the ability to be with unattractive people. And women have they when they get older, they get into a mode of I want security and looks don't matter. And they almost get into a prostitute mindset. So like you will never find a man that can be happy with an ugly woman, but you can find a woman that be happy with an ugly man. A fat
Dick won't work.
and and that's what they'll do when they get older. But in their prime, they are not looking the way of these men. In the prime, they're not looking at weak men that are, considerate and want to treat them right and all that. They're not looking at that. So they have babies by the worst men and then expect another man to fix their life when they get older. And when they get older, their standards, because they have all these standards, it goes down dramatically. Because again, women age like bread, women age like bananas. So at the end of the day, men are the prize. Men are the ones who hold everything together. Men define you. You're not a good woman if you don't have a good man.
Wait, Jack, what do you got to say about
you had babies by? So that's you. So when I look at you, I'm gonna look at the nigga you had a kid with, and I'm gonna say that's you. But when you pick a man, you pick a leader to lead your life, because men are the GPS to your life. You don't know where the hell you going. You just driving because you got the ability to drive, and you gonna run off a fucking cliff because you're dumb and you don't know what the hell you're doing. Pick a good man. When you pick a good man, you'll be a good woman. You'll never be a good woman because you don't have a man. Church.
You don't have a woman, so
women shouldn't be picking their man to begin with. It should be their fathers picking the man.
Wait. I'm curious. And then educated Pookie, you can join in, right? Athena, who should pick your man?
The father. The father should be picking the men for the daughters. Women shouldn't be picking their own men.
Are you going to do that?
I truly respect that. A lot of women won't have fathers to introduce their possible mate to say, yeah, this is what, and then the father usually will fill his man out and say, okay, pause, no rainbow, no homo, no diddy, no broke wrist. He would normally say, yeah, this is a good man. This is a good brother. I entrust this brother to have my daughter. But y'all don't do things in the order. Y'all are the type of, the women of today are the type of people who buy rims and then go look for the car.
So there's a bar. Athena, is your dad going to choose your next boyfriend?
My dad's too busy.
Oh my God. Oh
how
my God.
How you gonna give some advice? You can't even
Athena, sometimes you lose me, Athena. Sometimes you lose me.
Come on now.
Like sometimes you lose, because there's the
be
thing.
Saying shit.
2 kids.
So I take care of my kids, nigga. You ain't got no kids. Worry about having a legacy.
Here's the thing. I'm not really looking for a man though. Hold on.
Your life goes with you. And guess what? Women had to pick ugly men. Women don't want an ugly man.
We are going to let Athena finish. Hey, the two lovebirds chill for a second. Go ahead, Athena.
The thing is when I got divorced, I knew that the chances of me finding another man that was at the same level of my ex-husband or better was like slim to none. So I knew that leaving the relationship. I'm not seeking anything. If it just so happens to happen, so be it. But I accepted that when I got the divorce. I knew the game when I was younger. That's why when I married at 25, I thought I was old. I was like, shit, I got in. Like, honestly, a lot of women don't understand this. They think that they can wait till their 30s, but they don't understand their pool for dating goes down. I understand at 37 as a single mother, and I'm Orthodox, my dating pool is like nothing.
If you don't take care of yourself,
no,
yeah,
1
you
second,
don't have
Athena.
options
It's not
to choose
that.
from. You're right.
I love 1 second. Athena is not that.
There's
if
no
your
wall
dad
for
is
an attractive
not
woman.
working in an oil rig, or is not an astronaut, or is not
no, my dad works like 60,
like
70 hours a week.
If your dad is not an Avenger, there's no way you're saying he's too busy to have a conversation with your boyfriend or the guy that you like, so you can sit on the table like.
No, I said I don't even want to. I don't even want to.
No. You said my dad is too busy. That's cope.
To find a man, yes, for me. He is way too busy. And I'm 37. Like I have my chance.
So he doesn't. 1 second. Every man knows somebody that he said, "Hey man, that dude will be a good husband to my daughter or to my sister." Like every man knows that type of dude. Every man knows a good dude that should actually have a family, and he does. You are telling me 1 second, please.
And they don't get divorced.
1 second. You are telling me that your dad has a good head on his shoulders. He knows you, and he doesn't know one man that could be a good wife to you, like one.
A good husband. No, so Orthodox people, they marry young and they don't remarry. You can, if I didn't personally marry in the church, but if you marry in the church as an Orthodox person, you can't ever remarry, right?
But that was not the question.
You Catholic?
No, she's Orthodox.
I'm Orthodox.
Yeah, but that was not the question. So your dad doesn't know one good man to take care of his daughter? Oh, damn. Talking about that. Speaking about that, we're going to educated Pookie. Go ahead and ask her question, sir. Thank you very much for camming up and lights and all that.
Yeah. No, Fatty's cool. When I cammed up,
sorry, I thought I turned off my camera.
My room. I was in.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I forget my point now. I kind of.
It's fine. Don't worry. We're going to give you time.
I'm kind of a fan like everybody else. Now I was kind of that. I was so distracted by you and her's conversation. I don't even remember what point I was about to make, to be honest.
Yeah. So let's give you a little bit of time. And I just wanted to ask Katina, and this is like
I wanted to hear Deb talk. Deb looking bad in the top left. I wanted to hear Deb talk, but
yes, but you don't decide who is going to talk. You are here the guest.
I can't impose my will.
If you are here to actually see her talk, you can go watch from the chat. You can drop your pens and jack off to anybody on the panel, but do it from the chat. Don't do it from the panel. Do it from the chat. Go ahead.
Are you insinuating she's a?
No, I'm saying that you can admire from the chat. Yes. Whoa. Yes. Thank you.
Whoa.
See you later.
No, I agree. To Jap's earlier point, I agree with Jap that men are the prize, and these men that have something going for themselves should have some self-respect. But what does he have to say? Because I see so many black men just settling for these overweight women, and I get it. A bunch of us get on YouTube and say what our standards are, but when I get in the real world, I see a bunch of regular in shape black dudes just settling for whatever. So either looks don't matter and these dudes just care about personality, or is something else at play?
I can answer that.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Robert.
I can answer that. What women claim to be love, men actually do. Men don't leave their woman when they get big. Men don't leave their woman when they get sick. Men don't leave their woman when they lose their job.
Nope.
Men are not leaving women when they're down and out. Men build these women. When a man
That's a lie.
really rock with a woman,
statistics say that the sickness.
Excuse me. I understand it's very hard for you to not get emotional because God kicks you in your pussy once a month to let you know you're a woman. But at the end of the day,
that's when my testosterone is the highest, and I act like a man.
You need to relax and let a man speak. And let a man speak. A man is speaking.
I would if one was talking.
A man is speaking. Now,
girl, bye. You don't even have children. You don't even have a legacy.
Go
ahead, Jay.
Love is duty. Love is actionary. Love to women is a feeling. It's like being drunk or being high. It has to continuously be renewed and it can fade away. Love with men, it's not how you all view it. We view our love is real. It's actionary. We put roofs over heads. We make sure you're fed. We make sure you're alive. We make sure things are provided for. When we take you on, we take you on. We don't abandon you when you're down. Women abandon men when they are down. You deal with a man for what he is and what he has at that present moment, not what he's going to be. So a man usually has to be built up already, and you're at the finish line ready to clap. You are not there building men up. Men fix women's credit. Men put y'all through school. Men teach y'all. You don't teach us shit but a lesson. But a lesson.
That's not true.
A bad lesson. And
There's
a
lot
lesson.
of women that help men. Men have pretty privilege too.
Love. You have to listen to yourself. You literally said that women get with men because of their resources. And now that Jap
but
is
there's
saying
some
that
men that do the
no,
same
stop.
thing. It's not a
And when
gender
women,
specific
hold on,
thing.
hold
It's
on,
an
hold on.
advantageous.
I'll give you that. Women do help. Women will help the worst type of man. She will help a felon. She won't help a man who's trying to build a business, who's trying to be an entrepreneur, who's trying to get somewhere. Until that man gets there, then when he gets there, he's a different mindset, and he's not the loving type of guy that would
She's
pour
not attracted
into
to
you
that guy.
like
She's
he
attracted
was
to the
before.
felon.
So at the end of the day, you all are not good people.
You guys have been hurt by women, and that's why you have these complaints.
Love.
There's
You
men that
can't
don't
say-
have these
love.
problems.
Love, you can say
You
that
got 2 kids.
Okay,
Yeah,
and I
y'all
wanted 2
Stop
kids.
it.
I wanted to have a legacy. You don't have no kids. You got 0, honey. My
I
name
can
is
have a
going to
kid today.
continue.
I
Yours
can have a kid
ain't.
today if I was
Your
stupid.
life dies with you. That's
I
not
can
a
have a
flex,
kid
baby.
today
That's
if I
not a
was
flex that
stupid.
you couldn't find a woman to convince to let you nut in her. That's not a flex. You don't have no kids.
It's time for some super chats.
Nutting in a woman is not a flex.
It's time for the super
Having
chat.
a baby in one
It's
is.
time for
Having
the
a
super
legacy
chat.
is. See,
Women
that's-
of today
It's time for the super chats.
are you
Thank
serious?
you. 1 second, Jap. It's
If I
time
wasn't
for
on
the
this
super
panel and I just came in your
Jap.
inbox, I would be smacking cheeks.
Okay, you guys can talk about it on the
No,
back.
you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You could try, but you wouldn't.
Y'all, super chat time, y'all.
Thank you very much, Dr. Relief, for the $7. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Salute to you. We're trying something new. Once again, friends, this is monetization week. All the shows are going to be on the Shut Up Fatty show. The other channel is doing phenomenal. So we're trying to monetize this one. Okay. You can super chat with the pin on the title. The pin is on Ali Show 2, Shut Up Fatty. So if you can like and then go back to Ali. I want to thank Sean Antonio for the $20 ball. I appreciate you, Sean Antonio. Anonymous and $20. I think that's Carl Anderson. Thank you very much, Carl. I appreciate you. And then Zyrax says for the Jesus Jap click $10. Thank you very much. $5. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus?
We have 2 on Il Canali's side. My boy DJ Vapors. He says, "What up, family? Keep crushing it. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Mr. Vapors. I appreciate you. Remember, tomorrow we have a debate: Cheeky versus CJ. Okay, Cheeky versus CJ. Sophisticated Jerk with a $10 saying, "Showing support." Thank you very much,
Let's go.
brother.
We got $10.
Sir, do you have any change?
Nah, motherfucker, I'm broke.
And please, somebody with a range on Ali's side, put the link of the second channel on the chat, okay? Just subscribe and then go back to Ali, please. I would appreciate it. We have Mount in the building, still driving. Friends, y'all need to drive faster. Okay, go home and go to your studios so we can have y'all in full effect. $2. This is a closed panel. This is my type of topic. The panel already is not a closed panel. Justin, $10. It says, even if the man is making $40K a year, he's still putting money towards his kid. Trust fund, no matter if it's $20 or $100 a weekly or monthly, he's thinking about his kid's future financially.
Yeah. Church, check in. Listen, if you like this exclusive content, make sure you go over to Patreon, become a member, and you're going to have unlimited access to all my banned from YouTube content, banned from the public. People cannot take this heat. We dropping straight heat, straight fire. You know how we do. Follow me on all social media platforms. The link is in the description. Again, join the Patreon. It starts as low as $5. Join. Peace.